gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and poppin' the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spottin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. Cause you spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Hey, Charlie must know I'm the man. My money love her like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, on fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. Cause you spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown. Popping these bottles, watching they go.
Stop the run.
Stop the run.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run.
Stop the run.
Stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is
perfect.
set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Las Vegas Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Shoves one away. And he's sent out of bounds after for an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Pitch play to Jency. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
13 yards on the play. And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kick, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Pat the 60. Pat 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
Now looking to throw. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Quick to the left.
Good start.
He's across the 20, still going. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7.
Oh my gosh.
Stopped on the run back to the 27.
Can't even cut.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Garundo. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Garundo again. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This is a heater going deep. His first throw is an interception. his third interception of this season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did the homework, number one. And number two, Kane, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
And the Raiders first down.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Jack Besh. So it'll be second down.
Back to 60. Here we go, sack. Nike.
Pass play coming here. It's everything he has under this one. Pass it down close. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders pull that in front further, 13-zip. This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Isaac Gorindo, his intended target, out of the backfield. So it's second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's Gorindo on second down. And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, kid, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun is Purdy. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's gonna
I mean,
run for
what
it.
are you jumping like that for? That's a game where you gotta hold me, man.
First down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 from the 41. Now it's Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. On the give, it's Gorindo. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light. Well, on him as a runner, of course, you've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game. Isaac Gorindo with the touchdown.
Jake Moody for the
Well, Brock, block, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
This our last play of the quarter.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They are facing second down deep on their own end. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. It's going to bring up third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Down along the 25-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down and get the successful conversion.
Not the biggest gain, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. This time he's looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Looking to throw again on second down. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it, touchdown! The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Getting on the Here's Garindo. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go right back to Garindo. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now give to Garindo. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Run out of the pistol, Garindo. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Kittle makes the catch. He's taken down at the 30.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Purdy throwing here. He throws a bullet to the center. Wide open, downfield.
Throw it down, big fella.
And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-score game in the first half. On is Moody for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Dylan Lowby on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. So it's the 2-minute warning.
Fucking play the whole game.
Of the faithful. It's the Raiders facing 2nd and 5. Look to throw. Holds in again. It's Powers. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
Conley likes to play. I like the
yards on that play and a good call. Nets him the first. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Las Vegas.
Throwing now on 1st down. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. Third down coming up.
Brings up third and inches.
19 tight.
He's going to throw this one. And that's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
First down.
And off to Genty.
It's good.
It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Get a timeout here.
Got like
taken
4
by
plays in the
49ers.
playbook.
That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Really good at those, though.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Check, 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 check. 72.
Again, here's Genty. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. Third and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Hio checks on the extra point. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Get set, get set. Up.
First down, Purdy to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. He's looking for Jordan Watkins that time. And it's going to be second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
He'll throw it. Forced out to his right.
Oh, damn it, wrong button.
They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8.
I'm over here trying to run. My guy's falling forward.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
He'll try the right side with Gurindo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Purdy on the play action. Rolling out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Left. Get set.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Come on, right guard.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. Second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Outside.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And this slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Chased out to his right.
What the?
That one's incomplete.
Come on, Brock. Don't play me.
Shot at 6 that time.
What was that?
Need to get 4 on third down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
9-yard gain on the play. That's another 49er first down. First and goal.
Second and right, Dorinda. It's a gain of 1 on first and goal. Now it's going to be second and 5.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
They go to him again. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Isaac Correndo with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Roundy with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Let's go.
They'll go play action. Pass caught by Jack Besh. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The big play gets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do,
Good run.
completion's up.
Space
Good
on the
catch.
right. He's got room. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
No stops on it.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's on target, Watkins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Play action now with Purdy. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Not really.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the gun is Purdy. And a man is there to knock that away. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands, aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Rose.
Your second and 10 from the 21. Purdy setting up that play action. Finds his fullback. And he's tackled for a short
Rose.
gain.
What are you doing?
Talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. You just get the play off. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown.
Stay down right there. Right there. Lay down.
Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
On is Moody for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
What's up? How are you even getting eaten up like that? Do something.
Stand his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops.
Stop.
He picked up close to 4. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
19 targets. 18.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go. Set. Track 6, 7, 5. Buffalo 18.
They're going to try and throw it here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, and they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey.
Oh.
I don't think he got beyond the line. No gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd.
He came out of nowhere.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. Sideline throw is complete to Pearsall. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. Escapes the defender. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. That's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached. Because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down, and they go right back.
Also, I've never seen somebody be so do nothing
But the defense wins this round. He's
at all.
limited to no gain on the carry. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Ain't no chewing the clock, boss.
19 Lions. Cowboy 80.
They're going to throw out of the gun.
Yeah.
49ers closing in, and down he goes. And this defense going to try to... hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
70 Timberwolves.
He's back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel, go.
Looking to throw. This is going to make it down to the 6. Set him up with first and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Raiders going for the win here. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal.
18 Cardinal, Jack, 60. Come 19, come 19.
Goal to go, it's a pass play. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Here's Genty running right. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Here he is to throw. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Raiders have taken the lead.
Yeah, I messed that up.
Brock Bowers the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Trujillo adds on the point after. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, and he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Yeah, come on.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Guerrero. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Here he is to throw. Into the hands of Kittle.
What are you slipping for?
Keeps it moving. And he will get it down to the
Wow.
16-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner. A broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. On the give, it's Guerrero. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some quick push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get set, get set. Yellow, 18, what's up? Stop.
Back to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. Looking right, and he finds it. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
65, yeah, 65, yeah. And that's Warriors, 1970 Lions.
He'll look to throw it. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Didn't stop there defensively.
Let's see, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Tracking 60.
Looking in the air here. That one's cut along one sideline. And that's a 1st down. The clock stops with 15 seconds to play. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Sticking to the air here. Catch made. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Looking to throw it. That finds Mesh, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 8.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. With the game on the line, here's Maddox Trujillo. From the right hash, 55 yards out. It has the distance, and it's on
Good game.
target. It's good. And
Hey.
they're taking back the lead. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. Well, that'll do it for us.